Halt, friend or foe?
Foe.
Asking for a good spanking, you clown. Tell me what you want here, or beat it, and fast.
I want in there.
Really? That'll cost you, though. 500 gold pieces.
Huh? For what?
Don't make such a fuss. There's plenty of stuff here in camp that might interest you. You got some gold, haven't you?
Can't we come to an agreement somehow?
Well, give me a good reason and I might make it cheaper for you.
I'm supposed to bring Morgan this meat.
Aha, and who sent you?
Alligator Jack. He says that Morgan is already waiting for it.
I see. Not in the mood himself, is he?
Malcolm sent me. He says the wood may take a while.
Oh, great, I might have known. It's taking forever again.
I've got a delivery here for Skip. Is he here?
Yeah, Skip is here. And now?
Let me in.
You brought me a message from our woodcutters. You want to play errand boy for Alligator Jack and bring the swamp rat meat to Morgan. You got a package for Skip. 200 gold pieces. Or you just get lost. It's as simple as that.
Good. Here's your gold.
Thanks. Welcome to our camp. If you were planning to sign on with us, lad, you're out of luck. Only the captain decides who gets to sign on in here, and he took half the crew and went to sea after booty. But you can stay until he's back, provided you don't cause any trouble here.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? I must see to it that these miserable wretches gets the palisade built in time. If they don't, Captain Greg will kick my ass all over the place. Also, I keep strangers from traipsing in here just like that.
Greg's your boss?
He sure is, and it's Captain Greg to you. Have I made myself clear? He's a great man. If you meet him, be careful not to get on the wrong side of him. You won't live long enough to regret it. He's not in the camp right now, though. Francis is in command for now. He sits in front of Greg's hut all day and goggles at us working.
What are you building the palisade for?
But we don't want to make it too easy for the bandits. Those bastards are getting more brazen all the time. They've been sneaking around our camp for days now, just like sharks after a shipwreck. Some of those good-for-nothings are holding up in the tower a little south of here. But that's only an advance party, I'm sure. If they're really stupid enough to mount an attack, we'll give them a welcome they won't forget.
About those bandits in the tower.
If you're planning to take them on all by yourself, forget it. I'll be sending 2 people from my raiding troop soon. Let them handle the bandits.
Why would the bandits attack you?
Because there's war between them and us. What did you think? Everything was peachy at first. We brought them here, they marched right into their swamp and left us alone. But now, those bastards attack anyone who's not one of them. Heaven knows what's gotten into them. I reckon they may be after our boats. There's no other way to get out of here after all. You should ask Skip about this. He's been with them and barely got away with his life. He's got quite an interesting tale to tell.
Can you teach me how to be a better fighter?
Sure, why not?
I want to join your raiding troop.
Well, welcome to my raiding troop then. One more fighter to help keep the bandits off our backs. Grab one of the boys and make short shrift of those bandits in the tower.
Where exactly is that tower located?
Set off from here and keep to the right. You'll find the tower on a small cliff there.
Aye, aye, sir.
Stop it, right now.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder. Wait a minute.
Say, you pack a pretty punch. What is it you want?
He simply needs to practice more.
You're... Ah, a fight.
Nothing there. Wait a minute.
Say, you pack a pretty punch. What is it you want?
Everything shipshape?
No, Amarin's just not my thing.
Wait a minute.
Say, you pack a pretty punch. What is it you want?
How are things?
Francis, the camp leader, is nothing but a clown. How can anyone take him seriously?
Hey, you!
All right, you win. What do you want?
Are you one of Henry's boys?
No, I'm just sawing up this tree for entertainment. What's up? Did Henry tell you what you're supposed to do?
Yes, I'm supposed to do in a few bandits for him.
Oh no, don't look at me that way. I don't want to go there. Just leave me to my sawing, will you?
How's it going?
Stop gabbing at me.
And there's more, believe me.
That was obvious all along.
Hey, what have we here? Crossing the path of old Skip again?
He would have
I
never
know
done that
you.
himself.
The bay near the city, remember?
Skip, right?
I see I
doesn't
made a
see what
lasting
I am.
impression. But I've seen your mug elsewhere in the meantime. But of
You really
course...
said that.
Nobody wants
Oh
to
well, not a great likeness, but it's certainly
Know
you.
who to believe these
Don't
days.
let it get to you. My own wanted poster
Tell
looks
me that
just as
isn't true.
daft.
Nobody will learn.
I've got a
anything
package
from
for you from Baltram.
That guy must really be keen on our rum if he sends his goods after us all the way here. Here, give him these 2 bottles of rum.
got no time
I
for
quaffed the 3rd one while I was waiting for him.
It's a bad business.
What are you doing here?
Things
I've
would've
just come
turned
back
out
from
different.
Corinus, and now I'm waiting for Greg to return.
Will it ever change?
I saw Greg and Corinus.
Nobody
Really?
wants to know.
Damn, something must have gone wrong then.
All that
He should have been
matters is
here with our
that
ship
time.
some time ago.
You
I
don't have to
suppose
tell me.
I should go back to Corinus and wait for him there.
Don't tell me.
Ah, but certainly not today. I only just arrived
Nobody
here.
wants to know.
He doesn't even know how
What
to
can you
hold a
tell me
sword.
about the bandits?
The bandits?
Things would have
They're
turned out
attacking
different
us.
if it hadn't been for
Why
us.
do you think we're building this
Not
palisade?
my problem.
We brought those scumbags over here ourselves. We used to trade with them. Boy, let me tell you, they've got more gold than they'll ever know what to do with. They were prepared to pay any price for a bottle of rum. But those times are past. It's war now.
What happened?
Those bastards hadn't paid for their last shipment. So I went there to see what had become of our gold. But when I got to the swamp, the swine attacked me. And that's not all. They killed Angus and Hank, two of our best people. Just stay away from that swamp, I tell you. They'll go after anyone who doesn't look as shabby as they do.
Tell me more about Angus and Hank.
Angus and Hank were supposed to meet with some bandits in front of the camp. They were carrying all kinds of supplies, everything those bastards had ordered from us. Forged steel and lockpicks and whatnot. But they never came back. The bandit swine must have done away with them. Morgan and Bill went out to look for them without any success. Bill was pretty devastated. They were both friends of his. He's still young. These things really get to him. The rest of us took it in our stride. The goods we can afford to lose. But the grog they were carrying... We're talking at least 20 bottles.
I agree with you completely.
Have you ever met Raven?
Certainly. When I was with Henry up at the gate, I watched Raven place some of his boys at the tower to the south. Just a stone's throw from our camp. I guess they're supposed to spy on us. I've also seen how he treats his people when they don't do his bidding. He'll make short shrift of anyone who doesn't obey his orders to the letter. Mark my words, stay well away from Raven.
Do you really believe that?
I need bandits' armor.
You want to go in there? Are you insane? Once those guys find out you're not one of them, you're sausage meat.
Don't tell me you didn't know.
Do you have any idea where I could find armor like that?
You don't give up easily, do you? All right.
Better off myself.
We used to have a suit. Greg's probably still got it somewhere, up in his hut. Maybe you can buy it from him when he gets back.
Can you tell me how to get into his hut?
Whoa there! Not so fast. You weren't thinking of ransacking Greg's stuff, were you? When he left, he gave the key to Francis and told him not to let anyone into his hut.
You hardly know who to believe.
What can you tell me about Francis?
Francis is our treasurer. The captain trusts him. That's probably why he left him in command. But none of the boys here really take him seriously. If you want to know more, talk to Samuel. He's got his still in the little cave north of here. There isn't a soul in this camp Samuel doesn't know all kinds of things about.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
About that grog. You're missing 20 bottles, right?
Yes, damn it. My entire stock.
He really said that.
Can you take me to Corinus?
Telling you anything new?
No way. I'm not leaving now. I'll find myself a decent swig of grog first.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Have you got anything to sell?
If you want to trade, go to Garrett. He's in charge of our supplies.
That's really not my problem.
That's really not my problem. Will it ever change?
I'd have gone about it differently.
I'm no better off myself.
You listened to the wrong people.
I'm not telling you anything new.
That's really not my problem.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Is it really true?
You'll
Whoa,
regret
a flash.
this.
Nothing to be had there.
Don't you try that again.
Wait a minute.
All right, you win. What do you want?
Don't try that again.
What's up?
I have to take care of this gluttonous crew here. And that's why I'm standing here day and night, slaving over a hot frying pan. I'd much rather be combing the beach and the shallows for washed-up flotsam. Last week, a fat merchant vessel hit a reef right off the coast. And all that good stuff is washing up on the beach now. I really hope someone's going to take over my duty soon.
What can you tell me about Francis?
Francis? He's acting up like he's our captain. But just wait until Greg comes back. Then he'll crawl back under his rock and shrivel like a worm. He's pulling a fast one on everybody. If you ask me, I bet he's lining his own pockets. I didn't tell you this, and as long as there's no proof, you'd better not repeat this to anybody.
Anything else?
Francis is a total loser. Everything's been going to shambles here since he's been in a camp leader.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Will it ever change?
That's not what I heard.
He would have never thought of that himself.
He never would have thought of that himself.
That's not what I heard.
Do you really believe that?
You hardly know who to believe these days. All that matters is strength, so don't tell me that.
There was no big deal.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help it.
That'll never change.
That's all just gossip. He would have never thought of that himself.